Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Zubac. No good off the back of the rim. And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's Powell on the wing. Jones kicks to Leonard. No good from outside. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Great fundamentals on the glass, as well as great instincts. Leonard always seems to be in the right spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Allen.
Yeah, sometimes nothing to do with Durant. His size lets him defeat the inside contact.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Allen.
Mason Plumlee, Royce O'Neal.
Zubac the pass to Jones. Harden kicks to Powell. Zubac with the screen for Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And by virtue of their NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against the Los Angeles Clippers. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, that's a devastating move off the dribble. Durant getting to his favorite spots at will.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Powell. Back to Harden. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Now here's Leonard. After the miss from KD.
Well, kind of fun when you see his personality come out in his game like that.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Harden scanning the floor. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Durant down low. Leonard's there, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Beal. Clippers trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Leonard. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Leonard's got 9.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
Plumlee with a screen on Powell. Out to KD for the 3, and the 3 ball is good. He's got 11.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Phoenix leading by 4. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Porter. And it's done in at the 2. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The first free throw is good. And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
Yeah, no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
But Leonard drawing all the attention there, that's opening up some passing lanes, and guys are finding seams.
Jones against Porter. Jones, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Pass to Porter. Over Jones. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Poetry in motion. Porter with a beautiful stroke rising up there from mid-range.
To the wing right side. Jones looking for an opening. Back to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Dunn passes to Batum. Here's Mann. Pass to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard lets it rip from three.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Plumlee with a screen on Porter. Jones, the pass to Plumlee. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Porter against Jones. Right side, Porter. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Derek Jones comes in for Mann. Norman Powell's checked in for Dunn. And it's James Harden in for Porter. Nurkic a screen on Harden. Here's Booker. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Powell dishes to Harden. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tipped away. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Suns.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Last year, getting it done. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. Kevin Porter's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Check out stats for Durant. Coming off a terrific season and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Here's Powell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:35 left in the second quarter. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Devin Booker. What's the status, David?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Suns. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Screen by Nurkic. Here's KD, and KD throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Harden up top, defended by Allen. Harden kicks to Powell. Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Right side, Durant. Shoots over Powell. Rebound by the Clippers.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Harden gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Suns on top. They lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. High-scoring affair, Brad. How would you assess the first half?
We got to defend. We're not going to outscore this team. We got some of the best scorers in the world. We got to defend. That's the only way we're going to win. So second half, we got to be a lot better.
We'll see how that turns, Brad. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Los Angeles. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. KD with the bucket.
Man, you wake up tomorrow and look at this box score and you know that Kevin Durant had a massive night.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Jones, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 5. And here. In the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Puts the move on. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
The Clippers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw good from Leonard. Looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. 5th, Kevin Durant.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's Jones. Nurkic, a screen on Harden. Jones, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Outside, Jones. Leonard, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. Phoenix leading by 4, and Phoenix pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
For Phoenix, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
And they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Zubac. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Beal, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And now a look at James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding and ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Free throw good, Beal. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
Powell, no one around him, buries the long-range jumper.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting his team from distance.
Nurkic a screen on Leonard. Here's Durant. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
O'Neal's checked in for Grayson Allen. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Porter. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Jones kicks to Beal. Durant feeling it out a bit. Inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Suns 5th.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jones checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Porter. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Powell. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's all evened up. Powell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice move by Norman Powell down there, finding a way around the defense.
Outside, O'Neal. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Jones. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Norman Powell. Rebound by Nurkic. The Suns have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Jones kicks to O'Neal. Suns moving the ball around. O'Neal a screen on Batum. Here's KD. KD so efficient in there.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harden outside. Let's go. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 25 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Suns lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take a listen now to Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get anything we want.
You can tell he wants to see a lot more activity from his team.
Yeah, and he's right. Too much ISO ball. Move it. Let's try to get a great shot, not settling for good.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Batum, and it's Porter at the 1.
Yeah, get your popcorn out. We've seen this movie before. Kawhi not letting up now on the offensive end.
Jones against Porter. Plumlee with a screen on Porter. Plumlee, no luck. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. A 2-point game. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Understanding his role on offense, Batum just continues to outthink his opponents.
Jones, the pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Leonard with no one around. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Ball's not loose. And stolen by Leonard. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Mann gets the bucket.
If Leonard doesn't like his options to score the ball offensively first, he'll play with the ball a little bit.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Jones comes in for Mann. Norman Powell's checked in for Chris Dunn. And it's Harden in for Kevin Porter. And then for Phoenix, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Dunn. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it. And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Beal finds Nurkic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
One shot.
Nurkic plays with a little bit of that edge, a little bit of moxie, and that toughness is something the teammates can rally behind.
Pass to Powell. And here is Zubac. Outside, Jones. Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Suns leading. Outside Durant. In comes Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Jones with the screen on Jones. It's Harden with the drive. Harden draws the double. Here's Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first.
In terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive Player of the Year caliber guy on the wing, and can also carry you offensively. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Jones, the pass to Bull. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 6 points for Bull.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
Shoots from the line. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns leading by 4. Here's KD. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from KD. Nurkic has got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Leonard, no luck. Phoenix shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Beal drives in, and the shot is good. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Making a change here. .115 left in the fourth. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Suns leading by 8. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Zubac.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
There's a minute left to play here in the fourth. Plumlee sets the pick for Allen. Blocked again.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, we've seen this before. Harden able to hit it when it matters most.
And he commits the intentional foul.
James Harden, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Beal against Harden. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And Bradley Beal right there just using the force to get to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, Norman Powell, cool under pressure and delivers.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So we can't get either to fall. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And the Clippers call time here. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Powell against Beal. Powell down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Powell from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So the Suns win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you. Game looked easy for you out there.
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
And that aggressiveness led to another win, man. Appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.
He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like me, you can never.